The best expression, the best image of how people can live together, that everybody contributes what they can and everybody takes when they need. And that's exactly how we should live together. The National Health Service is a model for that, and we should be really proud of it and defend it to the hilt. And it's very clear that this has been under attack for a long time. What's happening now hasn't just suddenly arisen, it's been here for many years. And it's not just about efficiency, it's not just about finding money, it's an ideological attack by the right wing to destroy the very best that we've achieved as a people. And just to show I'm not some extreme old lefty saying it, I've got a quotation for you from a book written by leading Tories some years ago, and this is what their aim was: to work slowly from the present system towards a national insurance scheme. At the last stage, create a national health scheme separate from the tax system. That's what they're after doing, and make no mistake, every step on this path is to do that. It's to destroy what you and we together have achieved. And of course, it's had many stages. It began when the cleaners and the caterers were outsourced. Yep. It went on through different outsourcing. It went on through private finance initiatives, which to our shame, the Labour Party was complicit in. Yep. Shame on Blair, Brown and those who did it. And inch by inch, it's been whittled away. And now we're in the stage where the debate, the public debate, is that it is unsustainable. That's the discussion we hear on the television and in the press. God.
He agrees with you, Ken.
I thought it was the attack dogs from Jeremy Hunt for a minute. And of course, one of the later stages was the Health and Security Act, where any qualified provider is allowed to rip us off. Any qualified provider. That's nothing to do with us working together. It's to do, as was said earlier, with private profit. Which of course will destroy us. And it's also it's in the disguise of efficiency. But just think of the inefficiency of the tendering process. You have to have lawyers to work out the tender. You have to have people to put it forward. You have then people to scrutinize it. You have the private companies with their PR companies, with their lawyers, with their professionals putting forward the tender. Then it's got to be scrutinized when it's actually taking place. It's bureaucracy, it's PR, and it's nothing to do with providing health service. How much better to employ people directly so that they can do the job and we don't waste all this money on this whole bureaucratic settlement of private companies. One other point I'd like to make, and that's the fear, I think, that we have, that the trade deals now being negotiated, in secret it seems, the trade deals will again open up the health service for more private tendering. Whether it's TTIP, whether it's CETA with Canada, or whether it's the negotiation with the European Union, what deals will there be to encourage private companies to come and take us over? And it's very interesting, isn't it? I think many of us oppose the European Union as a neoliberal project. Some voted to stay in solidarity with the left groups in Europe. Some voted to leave. But we all oppose that project of the European Union as a neoliberal project. The right-wing Brexiteers were very strong on sovereignty. They were very strong on regaining control. And yet how strange that they're prepared to give up the sovereignty to international secret courts to overrule any government that puts its people first. Where's the sovereignty now? Where's the sovereignty in those negotiations? Give it up. One other point, there was a poll done recently, you may have seen it, by the Media Reform Coalition, that shows that the proposal to, or the support for kicking out private contractors from the health service has huge popular support. 58% are opposed to private contractors in the health service, and yet it goes ahead. Now, I think it's brilliant that now we have a political leadership on the left that will kick out the private contractors from the health service, and everyone should get behind that. Whichever party we're in, get behind that leadership in the Labour Party that will kick out the private contractors in the health service. And thank God Jeremy Corbyn says he'll do it. Anyway, well done for organising this. Just one last thing. If it's Virgin, I mean, Branson has already got 2 Caribbean islands. He doesn't need a third one, does he? And if there isn't a demonstration next Saturday afternoon, Twerton Park's a good place to be. Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming. Brilliant. Well done. Check him out.